We begin with breaking news. A man is dead after being shot in Madison overnight. Our Matthew Torres has been following this investigation for us all morning. So, Matthew, detectives already have this suspect in custody, right? Still talking to him?
They do. They are still talking to him, so he has yet to be booked into Metro Jail. So, in fact, at this hour, we are still working to get whoever this alleged gunman's name is. In fact, we have learned that he is claiming to have fired the shots in self-defense, but witnesses out there on the scene say that he is lying. This morning, a 34-year-old man is dead after being shot in the torso. Now, he was rushed to Vanderbilt, where he later died from his injuries. This happened at the Berkeley Hills Apartments just before 11:30 last night. Again, there were several witnesses around, several of them having to speak with police for the second time around. The alleged gunman, again, turned himself in just after the shooting. At this hour, we have yet to find out the victim's name. We are working to get more information, but we are anticipating new details about the shooting, hopefully what led up to this shooting later from Metro Police. As soon as we get those new details, we'll have it on our website, newschannel5.com. Reporting live in Madison, Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thanks for the update on that. Some more breaking news we're watching for you this morning. Police investigating a smash and grab at a Madison gas station. News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen on the scene on this one. This is one of the most bizarre smash and grabs as far as what they took that I've heard of in a long time, Alexandra.
Steve, normally when you cover these types of things, they're looking for cash, they're looking for cigarettes, but in this case, police tell me they took about 6,000 lottery tickets. When I got on scene, police were actually running around picking up some of the tickets that had gone all over this parking lot. Take a look at the video we took earlier. Police say one suspect smashed the window with a rock, and the other manned the getaway car on Dickerson Pike. The Murphy Express gas station is right at the intersection of Doverside Drive. It was closed when police say the burglars hit. They now have opened, but officers are still reviewing the surveillance video and collecting evidence. Police tell me no one was injured, and lottery officials do have a secret and special plan in place for these types of scenarios. We'll make sure we keep you updated on this investigation. Reporting live, Alexandra Cohen, News Channel 5.
Alexander, thank you. Several people are in the hospital this morning after a motorcycle plowed through a crowd in South Nashville. It happened in the J.C. Napier community just after 10 last night. Witnesses told us at least 3 people suffered head injuries. It's not clear, though, what led to the crash or if the motorcyclist who hit the victim is in custody. An elderly man is fighting for his life after ramming his car into a bridge. The 70-year-old was rushed to Vanderbilt last night after hitting a bridge support on 840 in Rutherford County. It's still not clear what caused him to crash. At last check, he was in critical condition. And a Metro police officer at the center of an internal investigation was found dead over the weekend. Police rushed to Officer Jonathan Perez's apartment in South Nashville yesterday after receiving a call on a crisis hotline. But by the time they arrived, Perez had already taken his own life. Perez was decommissioned back in March after he was charged for stalking for continuingly contacting a coworker. He's been with the department for 5 years.
Amy, 2 people are in critical condition after a vicious crime spree claiming the life of this Memphis police officer. Officials are calling Verdell Smith a hero this morning.
It came up on the sidewalk, and he was trying to get individuals out of the way because the car was moving very fast. So therefore, it's almost like he sacrificed himself.
Officers say Justin Welch shot 3 people at random Saturday night. Then he stole a car in the downtown Memphis area before striking Officer Smith. Smith was rushed over to the med where he died from his injuries. Officers caught up with the 21-year-old Welch after a brief foot chase. 2 victims are in critical condition. 1 has been released.
Some dramatic home surveillance videos have been making the rounds this morning, and neighbors in East Nashville say it raises red flags about the serious issue of speeding. The video shot from a home on Dozier Place shows a dog getting hit by a car. And neighbors acknowledge the dog should have been on a leash, but they say cars routinely speed down the road, using it as a cut-through to avoid a nearby traffic light. The dog sustained only minor bruises, but neighbors worry things will only get worse.
We don't want our child playing, in the middle of our yard and then running into the street because a ball goes in the middle of the street and then they get hit.
Neighbors want officials to add speed bumps or signs in the area.
Dozens of people came together yesterday honoring and remembering the Blue Angels pilot that died last Thursday in Smyrna. About 100 bikers met yesterday at the D&D Lounge in Murfreesboro, showing support and raising money to honor Captain Jeff Coos.
We're all mourning a loss, that happened in our community. It might not have been somebody that we directly know, but it was a tragedy that helped in our community, and he saved a lot of lives.
Those bikers are collecting money to buy a bench to dedicate to the captain at the Veterans Memorial Park in Laverne. If you'd like to contribute, we have a link also on our website, newschannel5.com.